You're listening to the Crystal Bar podcast, where crystals, astrology, and aligned living meet the cycles of the moon and year. I'm Claire, and each week I bring guidance and stories to inspire you to live with clarity, connection, and purpose. So take a deep breath, make this time for you, and let's begin. Holy smokeroli, we're at 34 degrees centigrade. I'm currently sat here with my fan on, feet up. It's actually my last day of time out of the office, which I'm kind of regretting during this heat because I am eternally grateful for you all. I have had one of the busiest July weeks, order-wise, ever, since starting my business in 2019. Wow. So I was stood there earlier on. I just popped into the office very, very quickly just to sort something out. And I stood there looking at all of the orders thinking, this is my dream. I can't wait. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be 34 degrees again tomorrow. So bear with me tomorrow. I may not get to share all of your orders purely because I'm going to have to conserve my energy, stay cool, try and relax. And well, obviously I will be relaxed. I'm around my crystal babies. But yeah, bear with me. I want to obviously, the most important thing is you getting your crystals in a timely, good manner. So I might take some pictures as we go and do the odd video tomorrow. But for now, I am just relaxing in the heat, baking away. I hope you're all doing okay though. I know that not everybody is experiencing this. You know, the whole world doesn't revolve around the crystal bar. Well, kind of. But yeah, it's parky heat here today. My goodness. And I apologise. That's why this podcast is being sent out to you a little bit later. Normally I like to get on first thing in the morning before heading into the office, but as I am on holiday, I kind of took my time, did a nice meditation, reflected on yesterday's 7/7 portal. It was my wedding anniversary yesterday, but unfortunately we didn't get to do what we wanted to do purely because of the heat. We wanted to go to a wildlife park and we were just fully aware the heat. I'm sure the animals were just sheltering and obviously not wanting to be out and about, obviously, and their welfare and well-being. I don't even know if the park would have been open. I'm sure it would have. So we decided to not do that. We went to go out the door and I was like, I don't know if I can face this heat. I don't want to just be stood there just cooking and burning. You know, it's not good for fair people like me with ginger hair. So we're going to go and do that. We were thinking of doing it at the weekend, but my word, it's going to be 36. I mean, heatwave alert again. But I hope you're all well, and wherever you're listening, do you know what? Please do comment. Let me know where you are in the world. I don't know. People seem to be scared to comment on podcasts, I'm finding. You may even be listening on your Alexa. You might be watching on YouTube. Obviously, I don't record my face because, my word, I would look like a hot mess right now. High five to anybody who records their podcasts as a video as well. I'm just literally feet up, fan on, cold water with ice cubes in by my side. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain. I must also interject, thank you so much for your lovely messages on the socials and comments. I did see them, haven't read through them all yet. It's been quite busy again here, considering I'm on holiday. Oh, and yesterday, all of our lovely crystals have arrived from our wonderful families that we work with. Haven't opened them yet. They're still sat in the hallway. They'll be brought up at some point when my husband can carry them up, because basically I am not capable of lifting 25 kilos of crystals and the rest. So I will let my husband deal with that as and when he feels ready in this heat. It won't be imminently that these crystals are added to the website. However, over the last week, there have been some new crystals added to the website. I think it was Friday I did some because I was off. not packaging orders, so I kind of just enjoyed a bit of time amongst the crystals. So if you're looking for something new, there are some new babies on there, including my new pet range. Yes, we got some really lovely tags with crystals on for puppies and dogs at the moment. I'm sorry, your feline friends will be catered for. I thought I'd test the waters with the doggies. So no doubt you'll probably see some of those go out tomorrow. But I have to say thank you so much for keeping me busy. Beyond grateful. Oh, and to all of our new lovelies that joined up over the last week on the Crystal Bar Academy, we've had a huge influx of manifestation mastery learners. Well, all the courses seem to be doing well, except for Moon Mastery. Moon Mastery seems to me that did really well over the winter months. Perhaps it's because it's more cozy and cold and like the moon's more sparkly for a longer part of the day. And then obviously this time of year, it's all about manifestation. We're now building towards the Lionsgate portal after yesterday's 7/7 portal. So we've also got Jupiter Kazemi coming up, Mercury Kazemi. Wow, please, if all of this is like going over your head, please do follow me. I'm really pushing I keep saying today, I'm so sorry. But I keep pushing my astrology content out there a little bit more. I'm learning, I'm doing better. And watch this space because some of your wishes may come true. I'm on the verge of penning down all of my knowledge. It's been 1.5 years now since I qualified. I feel like I'm ready to empower, and a course or two might be on the way to the academy, but we're in the early stages of that still. But, oh my goodness, right, let's get into this, shall we? It's been 6 minutes of yapping. Get ready, because we have a massive, jam-packed astrological week ahead. And if I tell you the cosmos is serving up a dynamic fortnight with a wave of incredible things coming into your life, I would not be lying. But obviously right now we're navigating that high vibe wave of the 7/7 portal, which was yesterday. And the planets are seriously, when I say they are demanding that we back up our magic with real world boundaries, it's the truth, because today we are breaking down a massive lineup of transits. I'm not going to go into them now. I don't want to overwhelm you, but please let me know if you like this kind of content. If you rather I just stick with the moons, I get it, or like major transits, I get it. But I'm so excited because I finally feel like I'm understanding, and if anything, it's unlocking exactly how I'm feeling in my own life. So hopefully it's going to do the same for you. But let's start with today. Let me just get my notes. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Did we get that? Okay. Yep, I've got my book. 1 moment. Okay. Oh, and sorry, I am leaning against a silky cushion and it keeps squeaking. It's not my bottom. So today, Wednesday, July the 8th, 2026, Neptune has officially gone retrograde in Aries and it's staying there until December the 12th. This transit is basically stripping away the fluff. It is bringing up a deeply realistic perspective, and it's making this the absolute best time to reinforce your spiritual practices. So use this window until December the 12th to dissolve illusions, reevaluate your goals, and completely align with your true aspirations. My loves, it's no more faking it. Do not fake how you're feeling anymore. And then tomorrow, Thursday, July the 9th, oh my God, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, we've got Venus entering Virgo until August the 6th. And this is about cleaning out what you no longer want. No more faking it, as I just said. So it's a really good time, actually, to have a really good relationship cleanse, organize your deep feelings and your soul right now. It's going to give you a sharp insight into who is really rooting for you and who only wants you around for what you can do for them. So basically, it's time to say goodbye to toxic relationships, and of course to purify your emotions. And this theme really intensifies on Saturday, July the 11th, because Venus in Virgo sits opposite the North Node in Pisces. This is a really brilliant cosmic green light to clean up your love life, your relationships, and your social life. My loves, get rid of those abusive relationships, please. I know I said this in my cosmic forecast for the week ahead, and I alluded that only do this if it's safe to do so. Please think about it. We don't want any abuse, any ill-treating in our lives. You deserve better. You deserve to feel happy, healthy, loved, secure, and free to work on your own dreams, your life, your goals, your aspirations. We don't want none of that here, my loves, okay? It's also an excellent fated day where you might find someone from the past reintroduces themselves. So keep your eyes and your soul and your heart open. But let's talk about Sunday, July the 12th, my dad's birthday. Because we have a beautiful Mercury cazimi at 20 degrees in Cancer, and this is an inferior conjunction. Basically, it means Mercury is going to pass directly between the Earth and the Sun. So it's incredibly nurturing. It's a moment of pure clarity where the universe is going to whisper the answers straight into your soul. But the universe is going to make sure you actually learn the lesson, because on Monday, July the 13th, the Sun is going to meet Mercury retrograde in Cancer. So this is your chance to double check that you are passing your relationship tests, and now is the time to actually put into practice what you've learned. Because on that exact same day, Monday the 13th, Venus in Virgo is going to square Uranus in Gemini. This is a very challenging, rocky aspect. It often manifests as someone stepping forward to test the new boundaries you've just set. And they want to see if your walls are real, and if you're actually protecting yourself, and if you're truly ready to stand up and say, basically, no more shit. This is your first official relationship reality check. So, my loves, please do stand your ground. And all of this is clearing and preparing us for the main events. Well, kind of to everyone, because we understand this, don't we? Because July the 14th, Tuesday, July the 14th, is the new moon in Cancer. And oh my gosh, this is an amazing, intense moon. But it brings massive healing. Cancer to me, Cancer is the moon child. This is pure family, loving, cake baking, stay at home, cozy energy. And this new moon invites you to deeply embrace your emotions and just be with those you love. It is the perfect time to set intentions for how you want to feel, how you want to be treated, how to nurture key relationships while establishing those solid boundaries, even with family, my loves. And then on July the 15th, Uranus is going to sextile Neptune. It's going to lock in a beautiful wave of dreams and transformation. It's going to help you navigate this whole week. And with that being said, should we have a look at some crystals? I'm not going to make it difficult. I'm going to keep it very basic. Again, a lot of people ask me, why don't I use unusual rare crystals in this chat? I want to give you crystals that I'm 80% certain you've already got in your collection, that are really easy for you to grab and use and are comfortable with, and that aren't too mighty and scary. So with that being said, let's go for Moonstone. Now, Moonstone is perfect for the Cancer new moon. It's going to help with your divine feminine, your inner cycles, and home energy. We've got black tourmaline to protect your energy while you're cutting out toxic relationships and setting those tough boundaries. And then finally, rose quartz to nurture your heart and soul during this emotional purification. So with all this clearing, let's anchor into the magic of yesterday's 7/7 portal to call in true, authentic abundance. Wherever you are, I want you to close your eyes, filling your chest with fresh, cleaning air, and exhale, letting go of the toxic ties, letting go of the old drama. Visualize yourself sitting in a warm, cozy kitchen filled with the scent of sweet baked cake. You are safe. You are protected by the boundaries you have built. Above you, a brilliant light from the 7/7 portal streams down, washing away the old stories of scarcity. And repeat these affirmations after me. I clear out the old to make room for unlimited abundance. I am worthy of being treated with love, respect, and kindness. My boundaries protect my peace and amplify my power. I step into my highest timeline with absolute clarity. Take one more deep breath, feeling the rich, nurturing energy of the Cancer Moonchild within you. And when you are ready, open your eyes. And that golden energy, that ritual, that manifestation, abundance, rituals and affirmations, that's the word I'm trying to get, that will actually last you between now and the new moon. In fact, it's really good for the new moon as well. So, as well as this, you might want to perform a tiny ritual. So, if you can, light a white or green candle, and then I want you to write down 7 clear intentions for how you want to feel and be treated moving forward, and how you want your abundance to grow. Now, this ties in brilliantly with the energy of the week ahead right now, up until the new moon. When you have written these down, I want you to fold the paper towards you and place your favorite crystals on top. Now, obviously, we spoke about moonstone and everything else, but rose quartz would be really good to carry around with you all the time right now. It's also good as well to place on that paper, even if you only have a rose quartz, because we're talking about emotions, relationships, and love. Just know that when you do this and leave it out to absorb the nurturing energy of the upcoming new moon, so ideally on a windowsill if you can, facing east, south, or west, just trust that the cleanup is done and your new era has begun. Okay, so we've actually got a couple of questions this week. We're going to jump into our listener mailbag because we have 2 beautiful souls asking for some specific crystal, get my words out, medicine this week. So first we have a question from Gemma, who wants to know the best crystals to take with her on a hike. My lovely Gemma, you want stones that keep you grounded, energized and safe in nature. So pack some smoky quartz to keep your energy grounded to the earth, and then red jasper for physical stamina, strength and endurance as you climb. And good luck, because I know you're doing this for cancer research, so wishing you all the best. Lisa? Okay, Lisa is going in for an operation and wants something to soothe her nerves and help with physical healing. Lisa, sending so much love and light for your nerves, but hold or look at blue lace agate if you have some, or you could swap that out for amethyst, but these are the ultimate cosmic peace pills for anxiety. And then for your physical healing, I would look at working with some bloodstone, clear quartz, again amethyst, which are incredibly supporting for the body's natural recovery process and cellular regeneration. My love, you've got this as well though, sending you all the love and light in the world. And before we sign off, let's look at some cosmic guidance for the week ahead for each of your elements. So, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with Neptune retrograde in Aries, the illusions are shattering. You got to stop rushing. You got to look at your goals with absolute realism this week and adjust your course. Signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with Venus in your element, you are the ones holding the cleaning brush. Do not feel guilty for purging toxic people. Protect your brilliant soul. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, basically are earth signs. With Venus in your element, you are the ones holding the cleaning brush. Do not feel guilty purging toxic people out of your lives. You got to protect your brilliant soul. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Monday square is going to test you, okay, next Monday. Watch out for sudden surprises, all those people trying to push your limits, but you got to stand firm in your no. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is your playground, my loves. The Mercury Cazimi and the new moon are in your home turf. So bake the cake, stay home, cry if you need to, and soak up the massive emotional healing. My loves, it's going to be a crazy week for the emotions, so just treat yourself kindly and take time to just be. It's going to be warm. It's going, well, for those of you, do you know, like I say, I really am intrigued to see where you all are. Please do comment. But yeah, it's going to be warm for the most, depending where you are in the world. Do you know what as well, actually? I got some stats I'm digressing. Let me tell you about that in a moment. But just be kind to yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Just be kind. So as I kind of start closing this off, I got my stats last week and I was really surprised. Obviously the UK, Australia, America, India, where else was there? Oh my gosh, Italy, Switzerland. I should have got my list, but Vietnam was fourth on the list with a huge listenership. So my loves, if you are in Vietnam, wow. Hello. It might have just been one episode that kind of did the rounds out there. And I'm just grateful, though, if you've become a subscriber on the back of which episode was doing well. Thank you so much. It's really lovely to meet you all. I have, on average, the same amount of listeners a week for the podcast. For which I'm very grateful for. It's nice because even though I'm sat here today, I'm actually sat in the back room of the house in the shade. But it's really nice knowing that even though I'm sat here just waffling away, just looking out the window at the trees and the squirrels and the birds and everything else and around crystals and plants, just relaxing, that I'm touching a part of your soul. My voice is being welcomed into your home. So I'm forever grateful for that. But what a week ahead we've got, beautiful souls. You got to remember, though, the universe is now clearing up the old junk so that this massive wave of incredible new blessings can find you. Stand tall, pass the tests, enjoy that beautiful, cozy energy of the new moon. But my loves, thank you for tuning in. If you can, please do share this episode with a friend who perhaps needs a relationship cleanup. If you've got time to comment where you are in the world, please do. But until next time, keep your boundaries high, but keep yourself open and soft and step boldly through your portal. Blessed be, my loves, and goodbye for now. But remember, the right crystals will always find you. Before you go, I have a very special discount code for you, especially for those of you who love buying crystals. So, the code is podcastcrystal. If you use this at checkout at thecrystalbar.co.uk, you will get a very secret discount. And yes, it is a secret because I changed the value of the code throughout the year. So who knows what discount you will receive. But I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I hope you found it beneficial. And if you have, I'd be really grateful if you could just leave a comment, leave a review. And of course, if you have a friend who loves crystals just like us, please do share it with them. Sending you love, sending you light. Have a great week because honestly, my lovelies, you really do deserve it. And as I said earlier, remember, the right crystal will always find you.